Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Barcelona have just defeated Rayo Vallecano 3-0 at Montjuic in match week 37 of the La Liga season. A very important win for Barca because that means that they have secured second place in the table. That is huge because with that second place comes a spot in the Spanish Super Cup in January of next year, which is obviously a chance at a trophy. Barca could not have missed out on the Spanish Super Cup. I mean, the Spanish Super Cup without Barcelona would be a crime, man. So I'm happy that Barca obviously made it through. I thought, as many of you probably did too, Barca fans watching this, that when Barca lost to Girona a couple weeks back, second place was done. But luckily for us, Girona has dropped points a couple times and Barca have been stringing wins together. So obviously very, very happy with the boys and the fact that they secured that second place. Because if Barca finished third, it would have been embarrassing, man. It would have been embarrassing. So I'm happy Barca finished second, 82 points. And look, a lot of people think that my voice just cracked so much. A lot of people think that, I'm sorry about that. A lot of people think that I'm very pessimistic when I talk about Barca, even in wins. And that could be true. I disagree, but people are entitled to that opinion. But I'll say this. I don't like the fact that Barca struggle, like we go blow for blow with these teams that we have no business going blow for blow with. It really pisses me off. And today, look, Barca won 3-0, and I'm really, really happy with the performance, considering what Barca has been through. Like, when you take into account what has been going on at Barcelona over the past 2 days, it's been a shit show, man. All these leaks, all those reports, all this outside of the pitch stuff that's been going on with obviously Xavi and Joan Laporta and Deco, it's been terrible. And I was actually going into this game expecting a Barca loss because I thought, all that's going to get to the manager, it's going to get to the team, and they're just not going to play well. But luckily for us, that did not get to them. So I'm very, very proud of this Barca performance, considering, like I said, what's been going on off the pitch since the game against Almeria. Like since even before that game, actually. The league started before that game, but since that day, it's been terrible. But again, the fact that we allow too many chances to these teams, man, and it pisses me off. Rayo Vallecano had a couple chances today that they could have tied that game. They could have tied that game, but luckily for us, they didn't. And Ter Stegen was amazing today, in my opinion. That first half, I thought Barca played well. Robert Lewandowski was fantastic in that first half. He looked so good. And Lamine Yamal with that great pass, obviously, to set up Lewandowski's first goal. Lamine he's a gem. He's a cheat code. It pisses me off that the kid continues to play 90 minutes. And he's obviously going to play the Euros with Spain. I worry about his health and his longevity because this is a kid who I believe is going to be one of the best players to ever play this game. I'm putting it out there already. What I see right now at 16 years old, it's really not normal. But seeing him play 90 minutes and 90 minutes and 90 minutes and not getting a chance to rest kind of puts me off a little bit. But hopefully against Sevilla, he'll rest. He has no business playing against Sevilla on Sunday of next week, a week from today, because again, he needs to rest. But we need to rest that kid and not ruin his career because we just want to play him every single game. That to me is not, it's unacceptable. But again, Lamine Yamal, Lewandowski was fantastic in that first half. Lewandowski in that first half looked like Bayern Munich Lewandowski. Had so many great passes. So he was making great runs. He was fighting for the ball. Obviously, that finish for that first goal was fantastic. I mean, the chest down and then puts it obviously into the roof of the net. But that pass from Lamine is just perfect, man. A perfect pass from Lamine Yamal. And yeah, I thought Barca allowed a little bit too many chances in that first half. And in that second half, it kind of got worse, man. Like Rayo Vallecano were consistently putting the pressure on Barca. And you know, that second goal by Pedri came at the perfect time because they were this close to scoring. And then Pedri, luckily for us, scores that second goal. And yeah, man, that goal from Pedri was fantastic. Obviously scored a brace today, but that goal from Pedri was great. A great finish. But that goal really is credit to Joao Felix. Joao Felix, on his day, I mean, this guy comes onto the pitch and sometimes for like a minute stretch, he's like R9 reincarnated. I don't know what the fuck gets into him, but he was fantastic in that play. Obviously, he was like weaving in and out, couldn't finish, but then obviously it falls back to Pedri, who has a beautiful finish, hits the post and goes in. And yeah, I was really happy for Pedri. I was really happy seeing Joao Felix do that. Again, I don't think we should keep Joao Felix, but seeing him, kind of show those moments of brilliance. I mean, you see it every now and then. This guy has the potential that, he is he won the Golden Boy Award for a reason. This guy was one of the, he was sought after by every top club in Europe coming out when he was at Benfica for a reason. Like, there was a reason why he went for 120 million or something like that, over 100 million euros. But again, he's just too inconsistent. And Leo in the second half to me was just not as good as he was in the first half. But yeah, man, great goal from Pedri, a fantastic goal. And that second goal from Pedri as well, a great pass from Araujo. I mean, that ball is brilliant. A brilliant pass from Araujo. Just to find Pedri, that looping ball. It was just, and a great finish from Pedri as well. When Pedri first came into the game, I didn't think he looked the sharpest, but kind of eased his way into the game and obviously got a brace today, which is obviously fantastic in my opinion. When we scored that second goal, when Barca scored that second goal, the second goal, it got a lot better. We controlled the tempo of the game. We controlled the possession. Rayo Vallecano were never going to come back at that point. But that moment from when we scored our first goal up until that second goal, that time, it kind of had me uneasy a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but I was a little bit uneasy thinking that, you know, Rayo Vallecano were going to score. And I was the same way against Almeria. Up until that second goal, I was really uneasy. I thought Almeria were going to score. But again, credit to the boys. Credit to the back line for not conceding. Again, Ter Stegen to me was fantastic today. Had a couple good, really good saves. Cancelo, you know, he's up and down. I really don't know what to tell you. Defensively, he's not great. Going forward, he's just not the same that he used to be, in my opinion. Vitor Roque came out, which I was super happy about. Here's the thing with Roque, man. Today when he came on, I thought he looked really good, actually. I thought he was doing a lot of good things. He was everywhere on the pitch, you know, fighting for the ball, getting himself into position to receive the ball. Had an error towards the end there where Cancelo passes him the ball. He takes a heavy touch and it leads to a Rayo Vallecano counterattack. But if you notice, in that time, what is he doing? He's tracking back. He's trying to win the ball back. He's actually fighting first place in the team, which to me is very important because he could have easily just stood there and let the defenders deal with it. But he actually tracked back. He went all the way to the fucking corner flag. If you guys saw the play with Koundé, he's just fighting for the ball with Koundé, and he's resilient, man. He doesn't give up. It's the same with that. It's the same thing that I see with Rafinha, by the way. Rafinha is just this resilient guy who, like, Rafinha had a clearance today, bro. He had a clearance in our own box in the first half. He's just running back. Like, these guys just run up and down the pitch, and you're like, you know, those are the type of players that I want to see. Players who have that work rate, that give it their all every time they're on the pitch. And I was really happy that Xavi brought Roque on. You know, because Xavi's been heavily criticized by a lot of people, especially me. I mean, obviously, if you guys watch my channel, you guys know I criticize Xavi a lot. But the fact that he's been giving Roque a chance to get these minutes in these last few games of the season, despite the fact that, you know, Robert Lewandowski's still fighting for the Pichichi Award, is great in my opinion. And, you know, I thought that the stadium chanting La Porta No, Xavi Si was amazing as well, because it's about time that someone hold that fucking guy accountable, bro. It's about time. You have no business screaming a club legend like that. You have no business getting upset about some fucking comments that he made, which were factual. So again, I was really happy that the crowd was backing Xavi at Montjuic. Take away my feelings for Xavi as a coach, like I always say, because again, I don't think he's the best coach. I appreciate the fact that the fan base knows that what's happening with him right now is an injustice. If you want to fire Xavi because you don't think he's a good coach, that's one thing. But firing a man because you don't think that, you know, you don't like the comments that he made, that's a totally separate thing. And Joan Laporta has no business treating a club legend like that. Literally no business at all. So I was happy with that. I was happy that Roque came on, and I was happy overall with the performances. Like I said, after that second goal, Barca looked really comfortable, maintaining the ball, keeping possession. I thought Christensen was really good when he came on. Really happy for Pedri scoring a brace. I don't think I would have scored a brace today as well for Real Madrid, but Pedri scoring a brace made me really happy. And yeah, man, overall, I kind of just want this season to be over. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's hard for me to get excited about Barca games. Again, this is the only game. This is a game that I was happy that Barca won because it secures second place, but this season has just been a lot of turmoil and a lot of things. It's not even done yet because apparently Xavi and Joan Laporta are going to have a meeting today post Rayo Vallecano after this, like today. Yeah, what the fuck am I saying? I was going to say post Rayo Vallecano game, but that's literally right now. They're supposedly going to have a meeting right now about like his future, and people are saying that it's leaning towards Joan Laporta is actually going to fire Xavi, which I don't know how that's going to end up. Obviously, if that does happen, I'll make a video talking about that tomorrow when the news is official. But yeah, I'm happy that with all the turmoil that's been going on over the past couple of days, that Barca came out here today and didn't get complacent and got the win and secured second place, which was the most important thing. And now we have one more game against Sevilla in the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Hopefully we play some backups for that game. Maybe we can bring up Mikol Fai, Pau Prim. You know, you can play Casado if you want to see him how he plays. You know, maybe if you see if you like what you see, you can have like a backup pivot or a third string pivot for next season, which is obviously going to be very very important for Barca because Romeo is leaving and we're bringing Guido Rodriguez, but still, I think Casado has the potential to be, you know, a backup for us. I think he's that good of a player. So again, you know, you play the youngsters, see what they can do. But yeah, Lamine Yamal was fantastic. Lewandowski was really good in that first half. Second half, not as much. But I think the team overall, like I said, had a decent performance. And 3-0 is a comfortable win, man. Again, beating a team that you hadn't beaten in so long is very good. You get that monkey off your back finally because Rayo Vallecano is not a team that you should... Like, we shouldn't wait 5 years to watch Barca beat Rayo Vallecano at home. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, man, I've been yapping for too long. This game was not that entertaining at all. I mean, it got better in the second half, but for the first, like, 55, 60, 65 minutes, it was just kind of like a snooze fest like most Barca games are over the past couple months. But yeah, man. I love every single one of you. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. If you guys, any thoughts you guys had about the game, please let me know in the comments section down below. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.